One day, Simba, the sun will set on my time here and will rise with you.
One thing to say to people like you. I like Star Wars too.
I was an adopted child of my grandparents, and there were considerations about that. Where should I go? And that began to bother me when I hear those discussions at night. Where should James Earl go?
You keep on depending on the goodness of the man's heart. Second base from the Dodgers as far as you'll ever get, because no majority ever gave a minority a fair share of the loot without force.
What is steel compared to the hand that wields it?
I want your lousy money, girl. And I don't want to hear your filth 1 second more. What I do want is to send you out of here one step better than you came.
You are part of the Rebel Alliance and a traitor. Take it away.
I was a stutterer. I couldn't talk. And I became just a non-verbal person. I became a writer, you know. Donald Crouch in high school said, do you like these words? And I was then writing words of my own. And Donald Crouch used that as a reason to challenge me. He said, this is a good poem. To prove you wrote it, get up in front of the class and say it out loud. And I got up and I said it and didn't stutter.
Torpedo is detonated.
No. You understand, Commander? That torpedo did not self-destruct. You heard it hit the hull, and I was never here.
Quite comfortable, I trust.
Your only job was to look after Akeem. How could you let him come to such a pass?
Look inside yourself, Simba. You are more than what you have become.
I tell you, you working here, and me babysitting there, making believe I'm studying and gonna learn something, gonna be something? That's nowhere, honey.
You're the only person who can tell whether you have talent or not. And there's a certain point where you gotta be really honest with yourself and say, yeah, I do, and I'm going on, or no, I don't. Your parents can't do it for you, critics can't do it for you. Once you determine that, then there should be no room for doubt.
When I'm nothing but a little boy down there on the farm above Macon, I used to wrestle hogs to the ground at killing time, and ain't no hog get away from me yet.
No, you see, I have actually avoided success. No. You know why? Because when you are successful and rich, people will envy you and hate you. And I want people to love me.
I'll say this only once. A team is not a team if you don't give a damn about one another. And don't you try and go through life worried if somebody like you or not. You best make sure that they are doing right by you.
Been trained for stage. I feel I have a better sense of my responsibility, but I love doing films. I love doing television. I think television is very, very important for the whole world. So I will not say I prefer one over the other. I feel perhaps more comfortable on stage, though.
It reminds us of all that once was good, and it could be again. Oh, people will come, Ray. People will most definitely come.
Fujitsu or the Fuji.
Oh. Which one do you recommend, the Fujitsu or the Fuji?
Fuck you.
Churchill said success is moving from one failure to the next with undiminished enthusiasm. That's what I was able to do.
I'm a young actor on stage for the first time, and I can't get my line out. But she was very patient till I got it out. Mrs. Roosevelt, supper served, then I exited. I repeated that line every night for a year.
And then you became one of the greatest voices in the world.
Well, I gained my voice. I found my voice.
Well, you certainly did quite well at it.